Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self love and growth. Hi, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. To all of my current followers and subscribers, welcome back in, you guys. Thank you so much for your love and support. Thank you for allowing me to share positive affirmations, lessons about life and love with you guys in order to help you on your journey. All of my incoming followers and subscribers, welcome in. We accept you with love and without judgment here. And hopefully, my messages are able to help you as well along your way. So, today, you guys, this is going to be your inner wisdom compass oracle message. I actually was shuffling my deck and some cards fell out, and the message really became clear. So I definitely wanted to share it with you. So for whoever this is for, hopefully this is able to help you in the situation that you find yourself in right now. So the first card that came out in the upright is Stand Your Ground. It has always been said that if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. Stand up for what you believe and not be easily swayed by the beliefs and wishes of others. Okay. The next one that came out was Be Yourself. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. You deserve the best. So know your worth. And then the next one that came out is Bridges, but it came out in the reverse. And it says, Never forget the bridge that brought you across, because it may just be the very one that will have to take you back. Be careful not to burn it. And again, this came out in the reverse. So just from these three cards, what I was getting from the message is I have someone here who is learning to stand their ground. They're learning to stand 10 toes down for themselves. They are becoming more comfortable in their authentic self, and they are defending and taking up for themselves. They are not allowing people to constantly judge them and ridicule them anymore without stepping back or clapping back. You're not downplaying yourself anymore. You're not allowing people to, throw shade and act like it was a compliment without calling them out on it. You are doing the most important thing that you can do for yourself is standing your ground for you. You're not looking for somebody else to rescue you anymore or to stand up for you. You are becoming your true self. You are realizing just how amazing and precious you and rare you really are. You are becoming enlightened, that the reason why people try to bring you down is because maybe they are envious of who you are deep down in your soul as a person. Because it doesn't matter what we look like, our character, our integrity, how we treat others, how we treat ourselves, that is what people see truly when they see you. Yes, physical appearances, it's what we see up front, but it's not who we are. And you can be the most handsome in society's eyes, the most beautiful. But if your character is ugly, then to me, you are ugly. So I have someone who is burning bridges with the people, places, and things that no longer serve them because they are realizing there's no need to go backwards. Once you are shown who people really are, you are realizing you don't need to walk back across that same burning bridge to get burned again. Why would you do that? That is not a form of self-care. That is a form of self-sabotage. And you're no longer in the mood to people please or to make others feel comfortable around you because they are uncomfortable. You were dealing with people who are very self-centered, who feels like the world revolved around them. Newsflash, the world doesn't revolve around you, excuse me, and you are not the center of anyone's universe. And the sooner you get a grasp on this, the better off you will be. Yes, you are teaching these people by standing your ground. Huh, interesting. That the world does not revolve around them. And you definitely do not either. These are people who you are finding were never honest with you. Honesty, yes, is always the best policy, but the people in your life that you've been dealing with, you have found that there has been a lack of integrity. They were never truly there for you or the people you thought they were in your life. And these are people that you have now stopped giving your best self to. Pearls before swine. Be careful who you give your best self to, for the wrong people will take you for granted. And this is what you're realizing. You've been taken for granted your whole life. You've been love bombed and breadcrumbed into thinking that you were amazing in their eyes when really you were convenient in their eyes. They needed you for something, for their stability, to make themselves feel good about them, about their lack. You were their emotional punching bag, and sometimes literal punching bag. Trigger warning for anybody who's experienced physical abuse. But it is the truth. People will rather see you down than to see you grow. So they will manipulate you into thinking that you truly have their support until one day you have an epiphany that that's not why they want you in your life at all. They don't want you to improve. They don't care about you growing as a person, getting better in life. Because if you actually start to improve and grow and become better in life, you would realize, just like you are at this moment, that they are not for you. They have never been truly for you. They kept you because you did what they needed you to do for them. And if you truly look back at all of the years that have passed, was there true reciprocation? Was there true nurturing? Was there true words of encouragement? When you were going through something, did they tell you to, brush it under the rug? Or did they make it seem like, you were always the person that was wrong in the wronged in the situation, so you grew up with this victim mentality? So now you looked at everyone else around you as the culprit, never taking accountability for your own actions. It's that lack of integrity that has created the fake friendships and fake relationships that you found yourself in over the last years of your life. And it's because, again, you were surrounded by people who never wanted to see you become a lotus, never wanted to see you get out of the mud. The lotus grows from the murky waters and it rises to the surface, pure, beautiful, clean, purified, because it is able to overcome the challenges that life throws at it. But it's because it was in the right environment in order to do so. Whoever I'm speaking to, you weren't surrounded by the support system that you needed in order to grow into the most beautiful person that you could be. But now that you have figured out this is why you're standing your ground. This is why you are now becoming more of yourself. You're burning bridges from people who no longer serve you, who are not there to protect you, who don't deserve your time and efforts, who don't deserve your best self. Because for some reason they think that the world rises and revolves around them. And they wanted you to continue to doubt yourself. They wanted you to continue to not believe in yourself. Because if you didn't believe in yourself, that means that they could tell you anything, right? I mean, these are people who you grew up around, parents, mothers, fathers, childhood friends, co-workers, doesn't matter. People were okay with you being in a lack mindset, insecure, doubting who you truly are, the power that you truly have, the abilities that you have for growth, to become more than what your parents were, to become more than what people have told you your whole life you should be, the limitations that they set on you. You are moving past those things because you now see confirmation. There was a car honk outside. The universe confirming that yes, you are now seeing exactly what's happening and you are taking inspired action for yourself as you should, standing your ground for you, not letting anybody throw shade and get away with it. And this is not to be confrontational. That's not necessary. See, karma is a real thing. People somehow feel that their actions go unseen, even if it's behind closed doors, but that is an illusion. We are always seen, always. And our intentions, our true heart's intentions, even though they don't speak, they are very loud in the way that people treat us. And you are now listening. You are now truly paying attention. And there's a level of heartbreak that comes with that because we realize that we've been wearing rose-colored glasses most of our lives until we realize that we're wearing sunglasses in the dark. And once you take them off and you now see, forgive yourself for what you didn't know. Don't be hard on yourself because you could not control the actions of those other people that were in your lives. You didn't have any control over that. The only thing you can control is how you move forward, what you choose to do moving forward now that you know the truth. I once was blind, but now I see. All right. That's the message for today, you guys. Hopefully, this was able to bring you some food for thought. Hopefully, this was helpful for whoever this is pertaining to. If the message did resonate, please hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and follow me. But until next time, you guys, bye. And P.S., you got this.